Charge a little bit? Some downtime?
I'm ready to go. It's all that matter. It's all that matter. Great break. So I'm ready to go.
So with the new guys, Ty was saying that they'd already forgotten the plays. It's kind of almost like training camp all over again. From your standpoint, Bron, what do you want to accomplish with the new guys, even just in the short term?
Just try to help them fast track. What we want to try to accomplish. Now, obviously, we're not going to take away from the process, and we understand that. Can't do that, but I want to try to help them fast track what we want to implement into the game situation every day. So if it's watching film, or if it's dummying offenses and things like that, just try to get them implemented into what we want to accomplish every night as quickly as possible.
It seems like just watching those first two games that they integrated pretty quickly with you guys. But is there more to it? What more has to be done?
No, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. We got 4 new guys that's in our top 8, top 9 rotations. So we got a long way to go, and we want to just try to continue to get better every day, and I think today we did that.
Have any of those guys come to you and asked you for individual
We've getting some good work. We got some good work, and just try to continue that every day.
Given the way that you played before the All-Star break, what do you think is most important for you guys going into tomorrow's game against Washington?
The game plan that we have, just try to execute it as close to 48 minutes as we've done the last few games. Even against Minnesota, and obviously then to Atlanta, to Boston, and then in OKC, we played to our identity, and the coaching staff gave us a game plan, and we try to maximize that game plan every game. So it's resulted in us in being 4-0 before the break.
Are you kind of excited about what you can do defensively once these guys figure it all out?
Well, I'm just excited about what our potential can be on both sides of the floor. Defensively, we've been playing some really good ball the last few games, and we're going to try to continue that tomorrow night.
Toss that the younger guys took a big step just those first 2 games. How do you anticipate them playing with expectations that you guys have?
Those guys don't shy away from the moment. So, we've had 3 TV games since they got here out of our 4 games. I know they didn't play in Atlanta. They didn't play versus Minnesota, but they had the TV game in Boston. They had the game in OKC. So, those guys are professionals. They don't shy away from the moment.
Is there more positive energy now since the changes?
I don't know.
LeBron, you mentioned identity. What is the identity of this team, and has it changed with the new guys?
No, it hasn't changed. It's the same. We want to build championship habits every day. We want to be very good defensively, and we want to share the ball, move the ball offensively where everybody feel like they're in a good rhythm. That's been it, and we want to try to execute that. Obviously, we weren't able to do that for the majority of the season, but that's what we want to do for the rest of the season.
LeBron, is it difficult? How much of a challenge is it to have 4 new guys come in and for you guys to get used to playing with different groups on the floor?
It can be a challenge, but we welcome it. Me as the leader of the team, I welcome it. Even with we don't have that much time. It's almost March, so we don't have that much time. But we look forward to the journey. And like I said, we won't shortcut the process, but we'll try to fast track what we want to try to do as a team.
Brian, I know there was some chatter at the All-Star game about maybe seeding the playoffs regardless of conference. What would you think about that?
I would disagree with that. I think our league has been built the right way as far as when it comes to the postseason. There's been dominant conferences throughout time. Obviously. In the 80s, you had, it was a mismatch. So you had the Lakers who dominated the league at one point, and you had Boston who dominated the league. In the 90s, you had Chicago who dominated the league. San Antonio has run. We had our run in the East with Miami. Golden State is having their run. So it just changes the landscape of the history of the game. If you start messing with seedings, the playoffs, then you start talking about, well, if this team would have played this Western Conference team, what he would have, so it's cool to mess around with an all-star game. We can, and we proved that you could do that, but let's not get too crazy about the playoffs. You have Eastern Conference, you have Western Conference, and you have Eastern Conference champions. You have guys that win the championship from the Eastern Conference who wins the big dance, and then sometimes you have it from the West as well.
personal, or does it bother you when people talk about the Eastern Conference in different ways?
No, of course not. For what? You go out and play, and you know, so no, it doesn't. I've been a part of the Eastern Conference my whole career, and we've been very, very competitive. There's been years where we weren't as good, but if I could think from once I got into the league, it's been us. I've done it 3 times. Detroit, Boston, Miami, did in 06. So that's like 7 championships out of 14 years. It's half, right? So what are we talking about?